Yo, sup chat? Sup boys? No sound, no audio. Yeah, I know. I know. Oh wait, I think I got something playing in the background. Hold on. Oh wait, I think I got something playing in. I don't know. It could be playing in the background. Oh, it's me. All right, what's up, boys and girls, women? Can you hear me? All good. All good. All right. So today, hold on. Let me see if I could. Bro, I gotta learn how to do this like whole streaming shit. I'm not gonna lie. Bro, people were like blowing my phone up today. Every time price, I knew, bro, I would know price would fluctuate without even have to be on the charts because people were tagging me and like messaging me and all types of stuff. Like, bro, that shit was annoying, bro. I didn't go to sleep until like 6 a.m. Like, bro, I kid you not. I went to sleep at 6, woke up at like 10, 11. Like, I'm just not waking up. It's been an hour. All right, one sec. Bro, y'all didn't even know, Twan? Yeah, I went blonde. Bro, I was blonde before though. Look, hold on, I'm gonna show you. I was blonde before. This is nothing new. Let me see. Let me find. The first time I said I was blonde was like even in this video. Even in this video, I was blonde. This video is so dark, bro. This is like when I was trying to learn how to color grade. Like this video is like mad dark. Yeah, but I've been blonde for a while. I just had cut it off and just kind of did my own thing. But how's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? How did I take the trade while on a 30-minute? Confused. He said he's confused. Bro's confused. Love the blonde. Appreciate it. We got the same birthday on the 27th of May. I suck at trading. Damn. All right. I'm not. Yo, he didn't have to do himself like that, bro. You didn't have to do yourself like that. You passed the eval. That's good. That's good. Wait, do y'all still have to do like two different? I haven't. Like, I know nothing about the prop firm space anymore. Like when it first came out, it was pretty self-explanatory, but then like all the different prop firms started to come out. So kind of like now I don't know like how everything goes, but do you still have to complete like phase one and phase two still? Is that still like a thing? I seen somewhere where you guys have to like pay to like trade, if that makes sense. Like you gotta pay to trade on an account or like an activation fee or something. Like activation fee. I'm trying to pull up something right quick, and then we'll get into it. I don't want to waste too much time. Okay, so I can pop this out, pop this chat out. I'm trying to be able to read the chat. I need to go get another monitor. or find some type of way to kind of like maneuver through. I'm trying to do the streaming stuff for you guys. I feel like Unk for real, not gonna lie. Let's see here. I really feel like Unk. All right, cool, 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 cool. I think we are good. All right. So, a lot of people have been asking me like what made me get into buys. All right. Yeah, people are asking me what made me get into buys. So yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure. Let me see if I put it on Telegram. All right, all right. So let's see where we was at yesterday. All right, so cool. This is where we was at yesterday or the day before, February 19th. Today is the 20th. Yeah, so this was yesterday. Price hat ended up making that indication to the low side. Now, I tell you guys all the time, like I am big on like whichever direction price wants to go, I'm going that direction. Like I have no bias over anything. Like I'm just always going wherever price wants to go. So first things first, we had that indication to the downside, which was okay, we're just now waiting for price to we're waiting for price to make a lower high and then continue down, but price didn't do that yesterday. What ended up happening, and I think what got a lot of people confused of what I was trying to do, was yesterday we had got like a bunch of consolidation. So as you can see here, from here to, so that's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, right around 30. So like almost a day and a half, price stayed in this one area. So this was obviously telling me that there are sellers sitting here at this level holding back price from pushing. So holding back price from pushing, which was very interesting. So I was like, okay. I mean, this could be a cause of a lower high. But then we also had this level here that wasn't getting pushed. It wasn't pushing under here. So sellers are pushing price down. So as you can see in this black candle, sellers are pushing price down, but it stops here and buyers try to push price back up. So you can literally see the fight between buyers and sellers. So you see buyers here, sellers here, buyers here. Sellers are trying to push, buyers are pushing them back. So you see a bunch of fighting going on. So what I did was I couldn't see really anything on that 4-hour time frame. So all I did was I switched to the 4-hour to the 1-hour time frame. And I seen something totally different. I seen something way different than I seen on the 4-hour time frame. Now, what did I see on this time frame? I'm gonna just go ahead and delete all this. As you can see on this 1-hour time frame, we have price making a high. So as you can see here, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So then this was the initial indication. So anything above this gray box, I was looking for price to buy above here now. Now, the 4-hour time frame was consolidating in our eyes, but all I did was switch to different time frames to get a little bit more information of what was going on. So I could see here was obviously a level where price had sellers sitting. Sellers were pushing price from here back down to here. Price created a higher low. So this higher low, price ended up making our indication. So this is a higher high. So remember what I said yesterday about hold on, let me go ahead and pull this up. All right, cool. So as you can see here, I know the font is a little bit, small because I like it a little bit small for me, but if you can see here, higher high, indication, higher high, correction, higher low, continuation, going to make a higher high. So as we have here, we have the indication here. He said I'm lagging. Are we good? So we have our indication here, higher high. We have our higher low made. Now there's a bunch of wicks right here, but I'm like, honestly, I'm not really big on wicks. Wicks don't really scare me. It's about where price closes at for me. Wicks cannot scare me at all. It's like, where's price gonna close at? Because like you can see something in the first, let's say the hour just opens and price sells off so hard. Like matter of fact, prime example. Soon as this hour opened, it's sold. It's selling. It's selling. People were probably freaking out, right? People were probably freaking out. But to me, I'm just like, okay, wherever it closes at, that's where we're gonna be at. He said, "Cause you're rich as fuck." That's where price is gonna be at. So in this scenario, none of this is scaring me. We can even honestly, we could just take this off for me. So all I see is price had a high, price made a level of support. So this is a higher low. This higher low was respected. This higher low is respected. There's a small little dab. That's cool. It's whatever. I'm pretty sure the wick made it look like it wasn't. But small dab, boom, boom, boom. Price is respecting this level. So we have respect, 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 respect. Here is actually where I entered. I entered right around this level actually. And I was assuming that price was going to push, but it was out of session anyway, so I wasn't stressing about it. As you can see, 6 p.m. is like right here. So 6, 6, 7, like right around here. And I entered price pulled back. I wasn't really scared because the support level was here. And then we have a push back above this level. And as you can see now, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. But yeah, that is pretty much what I seen yesterday or last night on gold. And yeah, right now I'm still chilling. 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. But calm. I have a good position. My stop loss is pretty much a little bit higher. So this is gonna be the stream account. And we're gonna basically just trade this on streams. I'm gonna see. So the way that I trade, the only reason I never went live is because whenever I trade, I kind of just like notice how last night I got in at like, let's say like it was like 6 p.m., 7 p.m., somewhere around that time. I got in and I just kind of went and got dinner last night, right? So I got dinner last night and it was just like, I'm not gonna stream when I got home at like 11, 12. So what I'll do is I'll just post in like the Telegram or I'll post on my story. I'll post on my story, I'll post on Twitter, and I'll post in a Telegram when I'm entering a position. And that's only if we're off stream. So like last night, I was off stream. So I'm gonna post it online so you know that I'm in a trade. Because you guys want to know like, hey, what do I do to get into a trade? Whatever, y'all want to know that. So I'm gonna make sure I show that every time. But currently, we're looking pretty good. Everything is like, even coming back above, what was that? 5,040. Yeah, so 5,040, the break above that, now we're chilling. So we probably have like, let's say, let me see. So like right above this level, we have a new high. So now since we have this new high, I'm not tripping too much because I know everything else could potentially just be a higher low. I really think price is gonna push up to these levels, but it's Friday. I'm not tripping about it. It's Friday, so we're just gonna chill. We're gonna be calm and we're gonna see how price rides. We obviously see that price is on the uptrend. So me personally, I'm not really too scared that price is just gonna sell off or price is just gonna, just do whatever. Like, so yeah, I'm chilling. But yeah, I moved my stop loss. So my original stop loss is like right here. So like on my account, my stop loss is like right here. But just to kind of protect some capital, I'm gonna just put it like right here. I'm not honestly, it should go like right under a higher low, to be honest. That's the best way to do it. Right under a higher low. So this is the same level that we didn't want to see broken. So I'm gonna switch back to trading view. Boom. The same level here. So the same level here, we don't want to see get broken. And actually, that's what saved a lot of people earlier too. Like as you can see, price sold, but it didn't break the higher low. So that was still cool. And if we go to the 4-hour time frame, price had this whole consolidation and pushed off. So as you can see, this pushed off of this level to go up to the upside. So we're still chilling. Right? It's just about being calm. A lot of people was freaking out yesterday or last night. Like I got like a lot of people tagging me like, oh my God, bro, price is doing this or, oh, price is doing that. And it's just like, bro, it's like People kind of look at the price like this. They're like looking at the markets like this. So every candle to them is like a big deal, right? They would have looked at this as like, oh my God, price is dumping, and then would have got out of their trade. But it's just like, it's not even that bad. You just gotta chill out, bro. You're either gonna win or you're gonna lose. There's no like, you can't make the charts do what you want it to do. You just have to follow it. So if it doesn't follow what you think is doing, so if you think it's selling, and if it's not doing that, then you just have to take it for what it is. And if it's buying and then you're in buys, then you just, okay, I'm here until whenever it stops saying it's buying. So I think that's the biggest difference. When it comes to even holding trades, like you just gotta stay calm. Stay calm, be collective, just wait for price to do his thing. It might take a couple hours. This is a part of the game. Yo, stop spamming Gunna, bro. Stop. Yeah. Real-time streams are super helpful. BTC. Yeah, I could do BTC. Oh, I gotta stream more. I'm trying. Let's see. I don't think BTC is really doing too much to even go off of yet. Excuse me. I don't think BTC is doing too much to go off of. So I think you just chill, take a chill pill for this one. What I do see though, I still want this level because I want to get back into BTC sales, but I just need to see this level get broken. So these lows, price is still kind of building. So we have this going on. We have price where it's sold off. So we have sell off, a lower high, price made a higher low, made a lower high, and now price is making an equal low. So it's not really doing anything to kind of tell me because it can come up, make another lower high, but there's still no lower low. So remember, in a downtrend, you need to have the lower low and the lower high. But right now, all we have is the lower highs, and we need a lower low before we can sell. So right now it looks pretty decent, but like I said, closed candles are way better than open candles and wicks and all that. So closed candles, we still have like 6 hours left in this day. So we just gotta wait. This is Brandon, the cameraman. Bro, why is my yeah, there we go. Well, I don't trade NQ anymore. I just don't like trading NQ. I just really don't. Ever since the whole Trump manipulation back in May last year, I just don't like trading NQ at all. I find way more value in trading. Like, who wants to trade this? Like, why would I want to trade this? Why would anybody want to trade this? This is terrible. Why would anybody want to trade this? I'm good off that one. I'll just stick to gold. Is there a reason why the first time it made a higher low wasn't considered? The first time it made a higher low, this level? Because this could have been a correction. But then once I kept seeing multiple high or multiple higher lows, I was like, okay, maybe I should take a benefit of the doubt that it could be bullish. So it's not like I didn't want price to buy, but I was kind of more looking at prices lower high here, and price was going to set up to make a lower high. But remember, price ended up stopping here, so then that would have been the lower high. If price would have fell from here, it would have been this just would have been a lower high. But then I was like, let me not just be biased to one side. Let me check and see what's going on this whole range, and then that's when I seen price building up higher highs and higher lows. They talking about the second lower high. This second lower high. I meant this second higher low. Wait, the second lower high. What? That doesn't make any sense. What's the best trading apps? There's no best anything. There's no best broker. There's no best app to trade on. There's no best prop firm. Just kind of see what you like. Go around, test some things, and see what you like. The same way there's no best car in the world, or there was no like the best restaurant. Like it's just like whatever you like. What made you think U.S. will bomb Iran? No, the U.S. will eventually end up bombing Iran soon. But yeah, the next level to target, next level to target will be like right around this 5,000. What is this? 5,120. What is that? 5,120. And we'll go from there. Like we'll just look for a high, so we'll go for that 120 first, and then we can even take partials, and then look for price to come up to all time highs. After that is really, to be honest, like all time highs. You could even do this, but at the end of the day, like I'll just be looking for those all time highs at this point. Really just like comp for real. Just like let me chill out. I gotta move my feet though. Um, how how do you take partials? You just like kind of like, so if I put 50 lots, if I put a 50 lot, all I would do is take away like 5 lots or something. It's just like taking away from the lots. So if you put a 1 lot, a partial would just be closing out of a 0.5. Wait, why? Oh, that's a good. Wait, is that a good question? Why you don't day trade now, just like how you did before on June, July, and August? I don't know. June, July, and August, it was like my first time trading gold for real. Like full time trading gold, because like I've dabbled into gold, but I've just like I didn't really like. It was like okay, I trade gold here and there, but I think back then it was like very tradable every other day. There was like a new trend starting. It was like a new trend starting, so I was like, okay, let me just trade gold. Whenever the setups are coming, let me just get into the setups. I don't know. I don't think about like I don't ever tell myself like I got 5 trades this month and I can't go over that 5 trades. I don't think like that. I just like, bro, if the setup's there, the setup's there. Like end of the day, if the setup's there, I'm just gonna take it. I just don't think about it so much. Like you're like thinking about the whole trading, and I know it's like hard to say because like you're like you want trading to work out and you want it to work out, but like the more you stress about it, the more you put stress on your mind about it, the harder it's gonna be on yourself because it's like it's almost gonna be like a problem. Like if you stress out about trading, it's then gonna become a problem, not something that you just like do. It's kind of like getting on the video games, like getting on video games, like don't stress about it. It's just a fucking. It's just a game. Like you're either gonna be good or you're gonna be bad, and then like every time you play, you're gonna try to get better and better, of course. But it's like you're not gonna sit here and stress because you lost the game. You just get back. You just get better and get back in. It's literally the same way with trading. And I would never advise anybody to just like fully jump in, because that's what I did. I fully jumped in with like whatever capital I had, and I was just scraping like money together to put into trading accounts. But then when I noticed like that's more of like hindering, like if you're constantly like doing $100 accounts, $500 accounts, and you keep blowing them, some of them you flip, some of them you don't, and you keep doing that over and over, you're just really hindering yourself. You're kind of like you're like going in an uptrend a little bit, and then there's like your higher low is just a major correction, and then you got to pick yourself all the way back up again. So I always tell people to like save up a bunch of money, um, practice trading on the side while you're saving up that money, and also learn more about the skills and what positions that you want to take, what you want to trade, what asset you want to trade. And then once you feel comfortable, once your practice has the stats behind it, so like, okay, every time I practice trading gold, I come out with 80% win rate, or I come out with 70% win rate, whatever the case might be. I feel like this is good. Let me start trading my actual capital. Because then from there, it's just like, now you're in the ball. Like you've already been doing it. Um, how long do I run my trades? Honestly, until whatever price hits the levels that I need it to hit. To be honest, so probably like it'll probably take like 2 days, 3 days. It depends on what time frame I'm trading on. To be honest, risk 10%. So right around 10%. It really depends though, because I don't even. Nah, that's like an ego thing. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I was gonna be like, I don't lose. I don't lose, so I don't care about risk. I care. I care. I care. I'm just joking, but so right around 10%, 15% some of the times. I'm big on so this time I actually got a little bit more risk on. I'm pretty sure I have like right around like hold on, let me see. Like right around, yeah, so this was like right around 20%. Yeah, this is like right around 20%. But it was just because I'm confident in my trade, so it's like I'm really confident. There, everything was stacked above me or stacked with me. Higher highs in the market, price broke above a level. I felt even look at my entry. Look at the entry. Matter of fact, prime example. Because people say, "Oh, whatever you're talking about, whatever you're teaching, it doesn't work." All right, look at where my entry is at. Right, this is my entry right here. Look where my entry is at. Remember, I told you. Let's go back to TradingView because I'm really fast at working on TradingView. Remember, I told you that above here. So above here, this is what we had the indication. So anything above that level, we was gonna look for buys. Even if we would have bought here, right? Even if we would have bought here on the second time up, it would have corrected. It would have been cool. We would have been in a drawdown, but price respected this level, ended up bouncing up off of it, and then ended up coming back up anyways. The time that I seen price was like right around here. So this is where my entry came from, right around this level. And it was at the level that the initial breakout was. So I tell you guys all the time when it comes to ICC, you always want to enter where the initial breakout was, because that's telling you price is going to go from here to here. So it's going to go from here to here. So here to here. And then after that, you just let price do its thing. So once price came from this level up to the gray zone right here, it did a little consolidation, reaction, and this is going to happen. All right, let me show you something. This is going to happen because look, as you see here, sellers are here, right? The only way sellers are not going to be there is if price makes a new high, right? So as long as price doesn't make a new high, sellers are still going to be here. Sellers are going to be here. So the moment that price comes into this level, of course, there's going to be some type of reaction. Sorry, I'm on the of course there's going to be some type of reaction because there's sellers there. Sellers they're going to get taken out, but they're not going to be just easy. Like they're just not going to let it happen. And if it does, that just means that the sellers are super weak, which is a better case in your scenario to even buy more, right? Because sellers are just completely weak if it broke right through. But in this case, they're going to put up a fight. So you have this selling reaction. And then from there, price picks up, which is another higher low, which is still good in our favor. So price ended up getting bought up strongly from here. So this lets us know that there's buyers here pushing price up. And then they finally broke out of a level of where sellers are at. So sellers are over here. Oops, sorry. Sellers are right here, pushing price down. They got taken out by the buyers on this blue candle. They got taken out, so there's no more sellers. Oops, sorry. So right here, buyers kicked in, little retest. Some sellers tried to kick in here, so sellers even kicking in here, trying to kick in here. Boom, they come back under this level, but buyers are so strong at this point because they're building up those higher lows. These higher lows are more of like checkpoints for buyers. So it's really like buyers knew that they was gonna buy up, but these are like, think of them as like checkpoints. So every time price made a higher low, it was a checkpoint to get higher. So that way they have a fallback on. So if you ever play like a game and like you have to reach a checkpoint to kind of like, if it's like one long mission, so if it's like one long mission, it has checkpoints. So that way if like you want to stop at one checkpoint, you can close the game and come back later and you'll be at that checkpoint instead of starting over on the whole trend, right? So in this case, yeah, we just have a bunch of checkpoints and prices buying up. So it's gone. What happened to the volume? Oh, he's talking about price. Looks clean. Come. Yeah, I think for the time being, I'll probably hold to all-time highs, to be honest. I think I will hold to all-time highs. It just depends on how price is going, because even if we stop at like 120, I think even then like I'll just be like, oh okay, like I'll just be like, okay. I'll take 120. I will take 120. Also as well, I'm gonna log out in a bit. But also as well, I don't want you guys to like just like, if I post a trade, I don't want you guys to just like try to jump in. My trades are not signals. My trades are not signals. Cause there could be one day like I could just get in a trade just because and just try to hold it. Like matter of fact, the other week I tried to hold sales off the daily time frame and then I lost. And then people were getting mad because I lost. Wait, or they're getting mad because they lost because I lost. So don't take my trades as like signals. Take it as like, okay, like what is he doing this week? What is he doing? What is he looking for? And go from there. Don't look at it as like a signal. Because I'm not a signal caller at all. I show you guys my trade because it's like you guys are like, oh, how do you get into trades? Like, I'm just showing you guys to be like, I'm not even trying to like, I'm transparent, but I'm not trying to be. It's just like, it's just what's come with it. Like, if I'm gonna show my entry, if I'm gonna show my trade, if I'm gonna show what I'm looking for, then I'm gonna just post it. Cause I even like going back and looking back at my old trades or whatever the case might be. Like I like looking at my old trades and I'm like, dang, like that's crazy. I just be like, that's crazy. So I don't even. I just be. I just be chilling. Hold on. What did you say? How do we peep up? How do we peep uptrends and downtrends? You should definitely go watch. Hold on, let me go find it for you. You should definitely go watch this video. You should definitely go watch this video. You should definitely go watch that video. Bro, what did I just see that question at? I want to go back. Wait a minute. What did I just see that question? Let me see if he puts it again. I missed it because it was too choppy. The chat is very fast. I gotta get used to this. Yeah. I don't know. Top Step probably uses so he's asking why is the Top Step chart different from my chart? And wait, isn't Top Step futures? I'm pretty sure Top Step is futures, no? I have no don't bash me. I know nothing about prop firms or anything. You could tell me about an A plus setup, ICC, 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 ICC. I'm dead. What broker do you recommend? I say just find whatever you like. Because it depends on what you're looking for. Because I use VIP accounts too as well. So anything over 100K, you get like, I wouldn't say special privileges, but you don't get all the fees and stuff like that. And then I don't trade in, I trade on a regulated broker, but I don't trade in the United States. So I don't trade on USA brokers. But I'm able to do that because I have what? But I'm able to do that because I have stuff registered in Netherlands to help me do that. What app do I use to record my trades? TradeZilla. I use TradeZilla. What's my age? I'm 22. My time frame for my entries, probably like the 1 hour. I use 1 hour for my entries now. Like I used to use the 15, especially like back then. I used to use the 15 a lot. But I think now is like I kind of like switched from using the 15 to using like the 1 hour time frame and 4 hour time frame. Those are pretty much all the time frames that I really use for real, like the 4 hour time frame, the 1 hour time frame, and the daily. Come to Belgium. He said Brandon looks comfortable. Yo. Is 1K enough to get started? Yeah, I feel like 1K is good enough. Because you can risk 10%. So it's like $100 per trade. 1 to 3, 1 to 4. And mind you, when I say 1 to 3, 1 to 4, you can obviously catch more. Like you can let a trade ride and be in the trend and catch a 1 to 10 out of it. But that way, if you're risking 10, you're looking to make 30 to 40%. A lot of people say like, oh, bro, like he said blonde a beard too. They're like, but they're like, oh, like um the numbers you do are like impossible, but it's like if you're risking like 10% to make 30 to 40, or if you're like swing trading and you're getting out a 1 to 12, like that's 120% plus. Or whoa, that's wrong. But it's like you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. So you're getting like way more out of it. Actually, it's like 1,000% plus. He said, "Don't blonde a beard." Why would I blonde a beard? Why would I do that to myself? But I am fin to hop off of here. I don't like being on the charts because there's nothing to do. Like I'm gonna just set an alert. So boom. All right, I'm gonna tell you guys what to do from here. Um, from here, if you're looking for buys, I'm gonna be honest. You're low key kind of cooked. I tell people all the time to like be prepared for the storm before the storm happens. Because when the storm is happening, bruh, it's kind of like you just got to get in where you fit in. But price is most likely coming up to these high levels. I'm gonna have my alert sitting here. Today's Friday. We have like 3 hours left before price closes out for the week. So let's see if price gets to this level before we close. If not, we'll wait for next week. Um, but anything above here, you should be looking for some type of high, a pullback off of that, so a higher low to be created, and then a push back up, and you'll take that second push back up. But from here, it's kind of like you don't want to get in at the top either, because there could be a chance that what happen if price wants to make a higher low right here. It has the power to do that, and then price pushes back up. It has the power to do that, but you never know. So don't all trade at the top. You always want to trade off of a higher low and buys, and then you always want to trade off of a lower high when it comes to sales. So like just keep that in mind. Literally just keep that in mind. And with that being said, hold up. Um I need I need bro, we still need to find somebody to do that YouTube intro. Like the streaming intro. Does anybody know, or should I just go to Fiverr and stop being lazy? Does anybody know like the people that make like the hold on. I want to move. I want to move this here. Mike Mishmal. I want to move that there. But does anybody know the people that make the people that make the streaming intros? Let me know. Let me know. Go to Fiverr. They're saying go to Fiverr. Damn. It might be a hit or miss. He said you don't need an intro. Damn. I want a cool little animation intro. Just text me. Text me if you're a designer. Text me if you can make me one. Like I want something hard. Y'all remember that one guy, the one streamer dude, the Don Vo guy? Bro, his shit was so tough. How many people were in here? I think like 4,000. It's 5,000. 4,000. Get some music. Yeah, I need to get some music going. Look at me becoming a streamer. Yo. All right, though. I'm gonna wrap it up. I said I was gonna wrap it up. TP. The first one we're looking for 5,120, and then after that it's probably all time highs. I gotta make a playlist for stream though, cause like I listen to some of everything. Like I listen to some of everything, bro. It's like I gotta figure out what like to play on stream, cause I like some like chill music. Like hold on, where's that one song that I was like listening to on repeat? I kind of listen to music by phases, so like whatever phase I'm in, it's kind of like how I'm listening to music. Maybe we should end it off like and you, what was that song? And you, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Here it goes. We gonna end it off with this. Hold on. I can't even hear my own music. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm over here listening it to. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, calm, calm. We're ending it off like this. This is how we ending the stream. I'm sure. They don't even know nothing about this. Would you come back soon? Oh. Listen to some calm shit. Don't you worry. Would you spend your time with me? With you. What'd he say? With you. With y'all. I can't do this with y'all. Can't do this without y'all. I tried. What do you say? I tried. Alright though. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Text me on Instagram. Text me now. Text me right now. If you're like intro editor. Huh? Show them the flyer. They already seen the flyer. Oh wait, no I haven't, huh? No, I haven't posted it actually. Oh wait, yes I did, until then. They're gonna see it either way. They're gonna see it either way. Isn't that right, guys? Everything's ready when it comes. Alright, let me chill. Alright, see you guys.